I thought legacy was inherited.
Until I built my own.
Now I guard what I forged.
Pleasure is not your friend. It's the silent thief that crawls into your life, smiling, soft, sweet. And by the time you notice, it's already stolen your fire. You think you're free because you choose your actions. But if you cannot say no to your impulses, you're already conquered. You don't own pleasure. Pleasure owns you. Okay, Kever, the uncomfortable truth is this. Pleasure is the cage men build for themselves. And most of you are trapped without even realizing it. Everywhere you turn, the world whispers, indulge, rest, take it easy. You deserve it. Your screens feed you endless dopamine. Food numbs you. Porn empties you. Comfort chains you. And you mistake it for living. But look closer. Why are you tired after sleeping 10 hours? Why can't you focus longer than 2 minutes? Why does your body feel weaker every year, even though you have everything at your fingertips? Because the enemy is not out there. It's already inside you. Pleasure has become your master. Men before you hunted with patience. They fought with discipline. They endured winters with nothing but fire and willpower. You collapse when the Wi-Fi cuts out. You panic when the battery dies. You beg for motivation because you've lost your spine. That's the rod I'm here to burn out of you. The uncomfortable truth is this. You are weak because you've been tricked into worshiping pleasure. Every time you scroll when you should be building, pleasure steals. Every time you eat when you're not hungry, pleasure steals. Every time you collapse into comfort instead of discipline, pleasure steals. And here's the brutal reality. What feels good now makes you fragile later. While you indulge, the steel inside you rusts. That's why you feel hollow. That's why you fail again and again. You've been conquered without a fight. Listen carefully. Pleasure is not the enemy. Your lack of control is. Because a strong man can drink wine, touch a woman, enjoy a feast, and walk away the next morning ready for war. But a weak man, he drowns in it. He becomes a slave to what should have been just a taste. Fire doesn't reject wood. Fire consumes it, shapes it, transforms it. That's what discipline does with pleasure. You don't run from it. You master it. The contrarian truth no self-help guru tells you is this. Pleasure is neutral. It is power waiting to be used. The only question is, who holds the leash? You think your chains are visible. Money, bosses, politics. But the real chain, it's invisible. It's the craving in your hand before you unlock the phone. It's the hunger you feel for food when you're not even empty. It's the itch to scroll when your purpose is waiting. That leash is around your neck right now. And you've been walking like a dog your whole life. Control is the only currency that matters in the life of a man. Not money. Not comfort. Not even freedom. control, 3 steps, not motivational tricks, protocols of war. Follow them, or keep living as prey. Step 1. Starve the parasite. Pick one pleasure that controls you. Food, porn, endless scrolling. Cut it off for 30 days. Cold, no excuses. The parasite will scream. You'll feel restless, angry, weak, shaken like an addict. Good. That's withdrawal. Until you kill it once, you'll never know how deep it ran. Your hunger will expose the size of your chains. Step 2. Train like a gladiator. Replace indulgence with effort. Every time the urge comes, drop and do push-ups. Run. Hit the bag. Turn the call of weakness into fuel for action. This isn't about fitness. This is about rewiring your brain. Impulse equals strength, not surrender. You will sweat. You will burn. You will bleed into your training. But every rep is a brick in the wall between you and slavery. Step 3. Hunt with patience. Discipline isn't just fire. It's patience. Like the hunter who waits hours for the perfect shot. You must train yourself to wait. Work 1 hour before you touch your phone. Fast 12 hours before your first meal. Delay gratification until your task is complete. Because the man who waits wins. The man who rushes rots. Understand this. Pleasure isn't harmless. It's the silent executioner of men who could have been great. History is full of warriors who mastered their bodies, and weak men who drowned in theirs. Rome fell not by swords, but by indulgence. Kingdoms collapse when men forget how to resist. Civilizations rot from pleasure, long before they're conquered from outside. You are not fighting TikTok, or sugar, or porn. You are fighting the same battle men have fought for centuries. Impulse versus control. Dex, if you're honest with yourself, you already know what owns you. The scroll, the food, the distraction, the lust. The question is simple. Do you burn it out, or do you let it burn you down? Oui bien. Strength doesn't come from what you take. It comes from what you refuse. And if you master this, if you own pleasure instead of letting it own you, you will walk through life untouchable. Not because you're perfect, but because no chain can hold you anymore. This is not advice. It's not motivation. It's war. Protocol name. Dominion Protocol. Because the man who dominates himself cannot be dominated by anyone.